Okay, good morning. Good morning. How is everybody doing on this Thursday morning? Yes, we get thumbs up. And so this again, this is a mastermind um Thursday. So it will be cut a little bit short. And but again, we ended up, we have some new people in our mastermind. Remember, Ruby and above, you have got we've got this special think tank container we call I've started calling it our $5 million container. I'm just going to stick with that, and we used to call it our $1 million container. And it's just where we bring in high level speakers. We have real conversations about the hard parts of leadership. It's where we brainstorm about what we're going to bring to you guys. So it's definitely, that should be on your list of goals, is to hit Ruby so that you can be part of Mastermind. So mark that on your sheet if it's not. So in that light, so have you guys noticed, and I'm going to ask you guys to like put numbers or do something in the chat. Have you noticed how things have shifted a little bit here in June in the Energy Bus chat? So we are bringing a little bit higher level game into you guys, and the purpose of that is to a couple, it's kind of, there's a couple reasons. One, to show you that it really isn't anything hard that we have to do to build a business. And another thing that I think about is it's also doing the same thing over and over and over again, telling it from a different angle, like sharing it here, doing it there, taking a concept and then maybe making it a post, making it part of your stories, making it part of your message. And that's what a lot of people who are working businesses do, is you take one piece of content and then you share it in all different venues. So I feel like a little bit of what we're sharing is exactly that. And one like on my list here is really, I've just got a couple thoughts that I wanted to share with you. And here's the bottom line, and I can't say it enough. You guys are probably going to be tired of hearing this, but guess what? You know how you build a business? You just do the freaking work. And like I've had, when I was in my stories last month and I was talking about, and it ended up being over 300 people had joined my team last month. At the time when I went in my stories, I said 200. And she was like, 200 is another diamond. She said, 200? How the heck are you getting 200 people? She goes, I've had 25. Okay. So that gives you an idea about how much momentum our team is in. And, another reason, sidebar, we're all rowing in the same direction. That is exactly what happens. But I messaged her back and I said, we're working. Like I literally, that's what I told her. And I thought she's gonna think I'm a little snotty. But I was just like, we're working, we're doing the work, and we're leading our team, and we're doing events, and you know what I mean? It's just like we're cheering each other on, we're challenging each other, we're holding each other accountable. It's like those are the things that honestly, if I looked back at the chat, I don't think she actually answered me back, but whatever. I don't care. I don't care. So, which goes to one of my other points, and really part of what I had this as number one, about not prejudging, but it kind of goes along with what Alita dropped in Energy Bus today. So, like, who cares what people think? And I know, and it's funny because John Maxwell, I just thought of this. John Maxwell will say, you actually do care what people think, okay? And his example cracks me up, and I want you guys to laugh. and you're going to drop a 1 in the comments if you've done this, okay? And I expect everyone to do this because it's true. So he says, if you think you don't care what people think, okay, he goes, just go when you have a group photo taken, like, who do you look at first? Yourself, because if you don't look good, the whole damn photo is off. Like, he's like, you do care about what people think because you look at yourself first in photos. And I'm like, oh damn, I like zoom in. Oh no, we can't use that group photo. I'm not smiling, right? But we can care what people think, okay? But not allow that, but really that's probably us thinking about it. But like, oh my gosh, they're gonna think that it's not perfect. And actually that reminds me, yesterday in my stories, sorry, I'm like a squirrel today. But yesterday in my stories, I posted a picture. I had my eyelashes done. Now I took a photo. Mind you, I probably took 8 of them before I used the photo that I used. And I was like, Cheryl, you know what? Get over yourself. Like, who cares? It wasn't just right. And I was like, God, my left lip is doing something funny. I was like, oh gosh, like your neck is looking weird. Like literally, I'm like, Cheryl, who cares? This is ridiculous. And my hair is a mess. And finally I just posted it. I was like, I don't care. Um, but okay, but anyway, it really doesn't matter as for working the business. So that's all funny and like it's all true, and we need to get over ourselves and stuff like that. But it really is true. It doesn't matter what people think. And this is what, and I know I've been doing this for almost 9 years. It'll be 9 years in July. And initially I did care what people thought, okay? But what happens is you realize what an incredible opportunity this is and how you can inspire others and make an impact on their life. I was just messaging somebody and they were like, you've really, and this is someone I've been trying to get to do Plexus forever. Like she did it once with me for like one challenge and that was it. But this friend of mine needs Plexus so bad, she really just doesn't even understand it. But I was like, you know what, screw it. I'm messaging her again because I'm like, hey, glad you had a great time in Gatlinburg. Can't believe Hughes 70, Rogers turning 70 this fall. Oh, hey, and then I dropped right into it. Hey, it's just me, your friend from Plexus, who always comes back with some sort of challenge that I want you to join. And then I went on to tell her about the free reset. It would be great to help her recovery from surgery. You've got so much inflammation, I'm sure. Let's work on that. But you know, I don't care I don't care what she thinks. Because I know it would be good for her. And until she tells me to just stop it, I'm not stopping it. That's something else that I have learned, right? And even if you think, oh my gosh, they're going to think I just want to sail. Guess what? You do want to sail. Like, it's like you do. You either want to sail or, I mean, bottom line, okay, there's a lot more to it, or you want to build a business with them. What's wrong with that? You want to sail because, think about the behind, because you know how your life has changed. You know how you wake up feeling better. You know how you now don't have any migraines. You know how you don't have to wear wrist braces at night to sleep because you got carpal tunnel. I mean, come on, right? So who cares? That just means they don't understand a little bit about what, you know, you just have to help them understand the value. So that means you just have to keep talking to them from different angles, right? Oh, you're going to do a challenge. Oh, hey, I saw this article. Oh, I was thinking about you. It was just like, and then sometimes you can just go to them and say, why are you not doing this with me again? I send messages like that every once in a while too. It's like, why aren't you doing this with me? I mean, you can, and you can go, ha ha ha. Like, who cares, right? So nobody cares. So don't care about what people think about it. Think about what you know about network marketing and the opportunity and the products and the community and all those things. Okay. And the other thing really is about, you know, I kind of started it with the no prejudging. Um, you know, a lot of times I think that we don't reach out to people who are, I don't know, for lack of a better term, like at a higher level. In our mind, we think, oh my gosh, they're running a $40 million company. I watched an Eric Worre, I don't think I shared it, but I watched an Eric Worre reel. And he was talking, I don't even know who the guy was either. I really want to go back to it. But he was running, he is a CEO and he was running a $40 million company. And he was like, he was miserable. He was miserable. And he was like, but I'm a CEO of a company. Like, I'm not going to do network marketing. And Eric Worre chimes in. He's like, yeah, you're not going to go out there and sell supplements, right? Like, you're better than that. And he's like, yeah, that's what I thought. And, you know, a couple things happened over a couple years, but he was like, he's so happy now, and his life is fulfilled and he loves the opportunity of network marketing, all that. So if you're thinking about someone who is, okay, maybe a CPA, that was another thing. Like, I was a CPA, and I remember thinking this too when I didn't understand network marketing. It's like, I'm a CPA, I'm a professional, I run a tax practice. Like, this little pink drink is cute, but like, I'm not selling it, and don't even ask me again, Alita. I mean, those are the things that I would tell her. And we tell you these stories over and over again because you just need to be reminded. Like today, maybe you just need to be reminded of that. And maybe your taxes are on extension as well as mine. And you're going to talk to your CPA and you're going to say, hey, but you just need to be reminded, because so many of us were like, no, 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 no. And you just have to learn to get over no's. You really just do, because it's just no, not right now. It's um because what's going to happen is your belief, your confidence, your perseverance, your continued discipline, right? Your continued sharing is contagious. That belief and all that is contagious. And they're going to see you one day and they're going to message you, and they're going to say, okay, I give up. Tell me what you really do or what I can do, because I'm sick and tired of either being sick and tired or being broke. So you just never know. And the other thing is that sometimes people are in other network marketing companies and then they drop. So I just had a call with one of my builders. She has somebody new. This person had built to the top actually of another, she was a six-figure earner in another network marketing company years ago. And the funny thing is that she actually left a CPA firm that her dad and brother and everything ran. She just did admin stuff, but she left that and built this six-figure business, but then never really, you know, a lot of people did that during 2020 and then got out, because guess what? It got hard. You had to do work. Other people went back to work. So it was like a second stream of income. It's like, oh, it's work, right? So a lot of people left, and she did that. And then she went, and now she's doing a little bit of part-time teaching. But she's like, yeah, I love it, and I probably will keep doing it. But she's like, I recognize that I I liked having money. She goes, I liked having the ability to purchase things and not have to look at my bank account. I living paycheck to paycheck sucks, is what she said. And I just want some more room in my budget. And what she did is she hopped on an opportunity call that I did. And I actually loved this feedback from her, because you think, oh my gosh, nobody hopped on my opportunity call, or one person did, or I've done 50 of these. Like, that's how I feel sometimes. Like, really, is somebody new going to hop on? Yes, they do. And she was like, you really inspired me. She said, this is the other thing she said. She goes, you were super professional. She goes, I really, really, that really drew me in. She goes, you knew what you were talking about. You were confident. You could tell that you guys have systems. And I knew that if I wanted to do this, that you would be there and you would guide me and you could lead me. And I was like, "Oh, thank you. Thank you, Erica." Like, so it's helpful to get that feedback. But she was like, after that call, she was sold, like she's going to start building. And so that, I appreciate that. And okay, so next, let's see. Okay, this is the other thing I'm gonna end with, because again, I'm gonna get pop off early because it is mastermind. You guys, and I'm talking because this is me, and Aaliyah's gonna crack out because I see she hopped on. So you know what? Don't get distracted. I have been, so I can be really focused or I can be really distracted. I feel like there's nothing in between for me. And yesterday, I'm like, I don't know, I'm obsessed with reels right now, and I need to just stop looking at them or finish my work and then look at them. One or the other. So I'm doing that, and she pops into our accountability chat with, "Don't get distracted. Are you working?" I was like, oh my gosh, she could see what I was doing. And I was like, okay. And then no, but seriously, I needed that account, which is why we have accountability groups. I needed that accountability, and I already had my list. So I grabbed my list with my people on it. I was like, I've got to message these people. And one of the things is that I have been doing is really disciplining myself this month to message. And it's been good because I've been making myself do it, whether I like it or not. It's like, Cheryl, you have to. And one of the people that I messaged yesterday, she had done a 1 month. She did 1 month of Plexus, which means she didn't give it a shot. But I've run into her a couple times, and she's working real estate now, which is not what she was doing before. And I always think people who work real estate really need active. So I messaged her and I told her that. I said, hey, it was good running into a church. It was good running into at the River City Ball. I really think that you need to do Plexus again. I said, you need energy. Nobody's busier than you. And I went on to tell her about some people on the team and how they've been doing that or whatever. Messages me back, right? I've been thinking about that. I was like, so people are thinking about this stuff. So I was not bothering her. So she kind of stopped talking, but I'm going to send her a cart with Slim and Active and the reset. I told her about it, whatever. And so people don't think you're bothering them, right? So I finally did that message, and she could come back again, right? And I told her, I said, and you can share, because you can leave little sticks of Active in houses with cards, talk to people, have your drink while you're showing houses, all those things. And then you at least get the cost of your products covered. But I really think real estate and Plexus work really well side by side. Okay. So Alita said that, so don't get distracted. I'm telling you, it is Alex Hormozy puts on earphones. He is like separates himself and he just gets his work done. And I think, man, that's a great idea. I need that a lot of times. And I now am aware of that. So I'm really trying to not be distracted. So, and we already talked about this, but about everything that we're putting in the energy bus. But you guys check out today, because it is really good stuff. It tells you exactly what to do. A lot of times people think, oh, I don't know, I feel like I've messed it, whatever. Okay, story ideas, script ideas. You can take the wording right off of all those story things. You make it your photo, you copy that stuff, you put it on there. I mean, I even did that the other day with Plexus Worldwide's reel. I literally copied what they wrote. I changed the intro to it. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is so easy. It's just repurposing content. Just do it. Okay. And tell your story. That's why I'm doing little bits and pieces in my stories. Tell your story. People forget. Aaliyah's like, oh, I forgot that you had migraines, like that. I was like, okay, like she's my best friend. And she's like, oh, I forgot. So that means we're not telling our story. Okay. All right, you guys have a great, finish your week out strong. Get those messages out. Don't be distracted. We told you what to do. So get on it.